Hey there everyone, last time we talked Manow Shim into letting us out of the brig and into possibly organizing a rebellion against Dr. Burdell, so now we're going to leave at our leisure and pick up our stuff out of the lockers. Try not to kill anybody. That is a good tip. When you use your phasers, you want to stun people as often as possible. You only want to use the kill setting for inanimate objects, which we will do in a few certain cases. But mostly we'll be dealing with people on this ship, so we really generally only want to stun things. And press G for get, and we're going to get our stuff out of the lockers. Phasers taken. Everybody take your guns, your tricorders, and your med kit for healing people and scanning things and looking at situations. We're going to be using the tricorders a lot to figure things out. And communicators, which won't do us much good here. Now we've got all our stuff, let's head off to the turbo lift. We're going to be going back and forth between the different areas of Espor Station a lot. There's these sides over here. There's the security room. This quadrant over here. There's this quadrant over here. We can go back to detention, though there's no reason to really do that. We cannot go up to this part right here. And we can also go to the docking bay, which is going to prove important in getting a 100% score on this mission. So let's go over here and let's get into our first phaser battle. Yep, people will often see you coming. Fire! First beam misses, but as soon as the hourglass goes away, we can start in on our phaser battle. And you want to use the stun phaser, that's the green one right here. The red phaser is the kill phaser. You only want to use that one in a very few select cases. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I was just looking at the inventory. I want to use my inventory stuff. Oh god, there goes Dr. McCoy. And they will take out people one by one until they've taken out all of you. If they stun Kirk, that's it. That's the end. Looks like they got both Spock and McCoy because I was kind of a moron about my inventory usage. Yes, don't we all? First important room we need to go to is right here, this blue door up here. Let's wait for Spock to get up. And let's go over here. And once again, we're going to have to stun Mr. Technician Guy. That's right, Kirk does not believe in the word never. This is a bit of an easier phaser battle. To get to the inventory to use stuff, press U and then I. That's the quickest way to do it. Alright, got him before he could even take down Dr. McCoy, and he won't be in our way anymore. He won't wake back up or anything. So now what we want to do is we want to scan this computer over here and this little chest thing. And yes, it's going to make that high-pitched squeal every time we use the tricorder. You generally want to scan around. That's a very useful thing to do. A Flungtech image projector. I could go around scanning things all day and reading this stuff. Let's see what we've got over here. Alright, we want to end the diagnostic cycle. Alright, so here we go. We can get into this computer and get the information we need to blackmail Burdell if we can tap into the diagnostic cycle, which is dependent upon beating this chess game right here. So sometimes you can use certain members of your crew on certain objects. In this case, we're going to use Spock on the chess game. And we're going to have him play a game of chess in order to shut down the diagnostic cycle. The computer is locked into an infinite loop. It will continue playing the game until it defeats itself. I can interrupt the moves and input my own. So now we have to think very carefully. We have to make very rational moves. And if you're not good at chess, this might be a little tough, but all these things might sound the same to you. But there are generally three choices here. One that's a very neutral good choice, like this one. There is a choice that's too defensive, and there's a choice that's too aggressive. You want to go with the middle ground, which is going to be, in this case, this choice right here. The first one. Spock compliments us on our move. That's too aggressive because you see the keyword force here. Choice 2. Ah, that's pretty good. I like that so far. Also too aggressive. Let's not try something a little dangerous. Let's go with choice 2 here. Alright. Looks like we've got the computer on edge here. Alright, that's a, Alright, support, that's good. But let's not be too hasty, maybe a little defensive. No, it would not be interesting to trade queens. That's not what we want to do right now. And that's a little too aggressive. So I guess we'll go with choice 1. Alright. We need to find a more friendly interface with enough memory to hold the information, which is going to be our handy-dandy tricorders. So let's go take this over here. Spock will hook it up via, I'm sure, a handy USB port. Alright. And for some reason, we can also get Dr. McCoy's tricorder in on this action. Hook that up as well. And now we use Spock on the tricorder interface to get things going. Success, Captain. And the access code to his personal quarters, but we won't be doing that until the end. Now we have a few other things to go off and do. We have some things to go pick up. Alright. But we've got the important stuff so far, it seems, so let's get on out of here. Alright, and is this the room we go into, get the, let's see what's over here. That door is locked. Okay, yeah, that's security. We can't get in there just yet. Let's go in here. And now we want to shut down as many of the systems as we can, but first it looks like we're going to have to do some more phasering. That's just wonderful. Alright. Alright, both guards down. And now we don't want to destroy these computers entirely, we just want to lock them out. So once again, we want to use Spock. Get him over here. Oh, good character development right there. We could talk to Dr. Monroe, but he's just kind of a douche. So we're going to ignore him as much as possible. We disable their weapons control. Get Spock to do a little hack-it 90s style. And we can now talk to the Enterprise if we want, though that will generally send guards our way, so we probably ought not do that. Alright, and we've disabled all 3 of their computers. And there's something else we can do in this, there's something else we can do in here as well. See this little skittish guy over here? He's got allergies. I think there's something we can do for that. Let's take out the old first aid kit, why don't we? Anything you can do that's kind of good for other people, you should generally do. Try to calm down, you freak. I guess we should talk to Monroe for a second, see what he's got to say. Wow. You Starfleet brute! Oh, Lord. Harry Mudd was actually in 25th anniversary as well. There's a mission where you get to do something involving him, but it's been such a long time since I played that game. So you want to come in here and you want to disable these computers, and we've done all we can on this side for now. Now we need to do a little more sabotaging. And I was going to say a little more phasering, but this is going to be kind of an insidious little part right here. Let's go over to Docking Bay 1 and take care of business. There we go. It wasn't letting me go for some reason. More guards. That's too aggressive. We have a choice here. No, you cannot have 5 minutes to think about it because you'll get killed. We're gonna go ahead and surrender in this case. This is a little different from the norm, but we're gonna go ahead and surrender. Check it. Nicely done. Come on, you two. Now we got more computer disabling to do. We're going to use Spock on these terminals over here. This is going to keep Riddell from escaping at the end of the mission, so this is a very important thing to do. We're going to do both of these things, actually. That'll suck all the air out so that he can't go out there and go to his airlock when he needs to escape. Well, that'll just make him think he can get away all the faster. And now let's sabotage the system. Doors open, controls no longer functioning. Remove the atmosphere so he can't breathe. Sounds good. And now we want to sabotage that system as well. Bit of a quick stop, but very important for getting 100% on this mission. Now we want to go across to this little joint over here. This is Burdell's quarters over here. This is a kind of a genetic engineering room over here, and we can get a few interesting items over here. Things that are going to help us out a lot. We want to pick up this little purifier right here. We don't want to hang around in here because guards could come out if we used our communicator in here. In fact, if you use your communicator in here, 3 guards appear, which is not great. It's not exactly life-threatening odds or anything, but it's still not something you want to do. Let's do something fun real quick with Kirk. Let's use him on this little synthesizer thing. It's called a Kickoline, I think. Oh yes, sorry, real sorry. Yeah, that thing is a Kickoline, right? We have some time to screw around here. It's fun to scan things occasionally. Or you can look at it and it'll tell you what it is. Yeah, something like that. There we go, a Kickoline. A Kikillion, or something. How rare. And I'll let you read that on your own time. Boy, I'll say. But let's get out of here and keep adventuring. We have one more thing to pick up over on this side of the room before we leave it behind. And we need to be very quiet in here. We need to pick up those little dummies that are sitting over there. And we need to leave. That's right. You don't want to wake him up or do anything that would make him upset. So let's go grab the dummies and let's leave. There's a broken food synthesizer over here that you can mess with, but it'll kind of wake him up and disturb him. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do anything that has a chance of lowering your score at all. You want to be very good, well-behaved, I guess would be a good way to put it. And now, because we've done everything else we can do now, I guess we could pay a visit to this room real quick, and I can show you what's up. This is the genetic engineering room. Look at that guy right there. He does not look friendly. We'll be coming back here later. But I've basically shown you everything I can show you for now. So let's go back the other way. And let's beam our way into security. We couldn't do this before because we didn't have the purifier or the dummies. To get into security, which is right here, we need to beam over. And this is the transporter room right here. So we're going to go in here. And now we have to perform some actions very quickly. Wanaka gas. We have mere seconds to neutralize it or get out of here. So let's take those few mere seconds to put down a purifier. We're going to set it right here at the base of this thing. And that will allow us to stay in this room indefinitely while we form a plan of action. Oh, the repartee in this game. I absolutely love it. So now we're going to transport over to security. And for that, we need the dummies. Otherwise, we're just going to get phasered pretty much instantly. Alrighty, that sounds good. Alright. But we're not going to need to transport anywhere else. We basically just need to go to security. Excellent. Sounds good. Set transport coordinates for security. Let's see if this plan works. We'll go ahead and let Spock set that up since he's the one who's so good with the internets and whatnot. Alrighty, here goes nothing. The music here is epic too. I love that. He just happened to be holding it the wrong way, so he's the one who gets phasered. That sucks. But it looks like our plan worked. Damn it, I'm a doctor, not a target. Sorry about that, Dr. McCoy. But we've made it safely into security, and we have fooled them. So, here we are. We will talk to these guys and get them to rebel against Dr. Bradell also. And we have some things to do in here, of course, with the computer systems and whatnot. But we'll get around to all that next time. Right now, we're just standing safely in security. And this is a good point to stop for today. So next time, we will finish up the Federation mission. And free the Enterprise, keep the universe from being blown up, and all that other nice stuff.